Ta-da! There it is. Hey there, cats and kittens, littermates. How are you all today, my loves? Happy Monday. Welcome to Boss Kitty Live. I am your host, Boss Kitty. At least that's what I've been told. That's what I am. Who knows these days, though, right? I hope you're all having a wonderful beginning to your week or middle of your week if you don't necessarily have Saturdays and Sundays off. Who knows? It's totally whatever time of week this is for you. I hope it's really great.
Terrible sound.
TK says our sound is not so great, so he's going to try to fix that, see what's going on there. But you know what is great? The color of the show. We got that new piece that he purchased, and I don't even think he had to put any filters or modify it at all. Like, the overhead camera finally matches the face camera, and we both cried a little bit last night. It was a little sad, pathetic, actually. I'm just going to do a quick shout out to JB Cohen, Yarn Pirate, Aisha Flores, hello for the first time ever, JB Cohen, Samantha Stewart, Kelly Sadler, hi Jesse from Texas. Who else do we have in here? Jerry Hall, hello. I am echoing. There is a 30-second delay, so it might have been fixed by now.
Nope, it's not.
Oh, it's like having an extra BK. It's like if I had a twin, an evil twin. Is that twin the evil twin, or am I the evil twin? Are we both chaotic neutral? I'm going to go with that. Chaotic. I'm more chaotic good than I am chaotic neutral. So it's definitely an evil twin. I'm so sorry about the echo, you guys. We're trying to get that fixed and figured out for you. We're not really sure what's going on there. We did have this problem before when you had to reset everything, remember? So here's hoping it's been fixed. He's going out to check right now. Hi TK, right? Yep. He's my little tech savior there. Which one has a goatee? Because this is mirror. I get it, Yarn Pirate. That's good. Here, you can have some confetti. I love it. You're not sure there's a good twin in this situation.
It sounds terrible.
He says it sounds not just terrible, but terrible. And that's sad. How did we fix this last time?
I'm working on it.
He's working on it. So I'm going to just sit here and jibber jabber.
Lovely. Nothing changes.
While he tries to fix it. It is funny, isn't it? Like we upgrade our equipment. You get new pieces of technology, and still, no matter what, there's sound issues, you guys. It's going to be it's just what it is. It's branding at this point. Well, if I have a goatee, you'll never know, because apparently I shave it. Oh, wait, he's fixing stuff. If this is your first time here at Boss Kitty Live, hello, welcome. Please feel free to chuckle along as we try to figure out what in Hades is happening with my sound. But I think maybe he's got it here soon. Hi, Killingsworth, how are you? It almost sounds like a second mic is picking you up from somewhere.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh, interesting. It's not the mic on that. Unless when you had to put everything in, you reset everything.
Nope, hang on a second. This reset, so I think I know where it is.
Ooh, he thinks he knows where it is. Excellent. That did sound a little evil, didn't it? Okay, I'm the evil twin. I'll take it. If this is evil, can you imagine what good is? You see no beard on this one, she's Evil BK. No, Evil BK's the bearded one. That's how that works, right? That was Evil Spock. I think that's how that works. Who knows? Well, as stated before, it might have disabled in OBS. We're not entirely sure. He's almost there, I think. Is that better? Egg salad. TK found the hidden mic. Now I have two. It's double the power. So we do have a great show for you guys today. We're going to work on our little Superman amigurumi that I'm making for TK. Here's his little punchy hand. You know. Let me know if it's fixed. He thinks he fixed it. So does it sound like one solid BK again? Fixed. Got it. Fantastic. Oh, he's going to tell me what happened. Come here and say it loudly so they can hear you. I was right about what happened. Yeah.
So I
Okay, so the mics on the cameras have been muted for ages. For 84 years. But the new capture card, which is what makes this look so pretty, it was catching onto the mic, and it's like, hey, this girl sounds awesome. I'm gonna put that out there in the interwebs. And so we have 2 mics going. Let me know if you can hear the white noise from my fan. We'll turn it down if we need to, but it's kind of hot in here. So we are working on my little Superman dude today. That's the plan. But before we do that, I wanted to talk to you guys about the trunk show we did at Wild Knits, because it was a ton of fun, and I'm really hoping that some of you are some of those lovely faces that I met while we were there. You sound great. Oh, thank you, Ginger. It was caused by Mittens. It's always Mittens, right? So we had a trunk show out at Wild Knits, which is in downtown Salem, on Friday and Saturday, and we met so many new people. It was a really great trunk show. We're out of a lot of larkspur. Let's put that out there, and some balrog. Lots of the undertones went, which I expected because, you know, we're getting into the fall season. So yeah, it was wonderful. It was so great to see so many faces. I always get really pumped up and excited when we do things like that. There was this one wonderful woman who, she actually creates this lovely knitted pumpkin pattern. I know that Jessie from Texas, Dio, that she does crocheted pumpkins on her Patreon, which is really awesome, and you guys should check it out. But this one happened to be knitted, which I thought was really neat, and she used balrog to make it, and then it has kind of veins that go through it. So I'll post a picture of that in Discord later, or maybe I'll show it off later. And then I will direct you guys towards her pattern if you are all interested in it. I will probably be making one in the near future. You just took my buttons. What? But let's go ahead and check out our workspace. You guys, look how beautiful and bright and amazing everything looks. Look at this. Has it ever looked this good before? Like, I'm in tears just looking at it again. My yarn glows like it's supposed to glow. Like, this is really what this color looks like. I mean, look at that. So that capture card made all the difference. It was beyond worth the investment, and I'm just so happy with it. No white noise that you can hear. Oh, thank goodness. Hello, Bubbles. How are you? So yeah, we've already finished one of our little Superman fist punch person, his arms. So we need to do the second one. We need to get back to our very waxy, sallow looking skin tone here, because it's the only yarn they had that was even remotely close to Superman's skin tone. If I make a Spider-Man, can I make a little Miles Spider-Man? A little Miles Morales Spider-Man? Because I think that'd be really cool. Oh, JB's, you lied to me. JB's praying to Mittens. Here we go. Just a reminder to those of you who forgot, or if you don't know, here on the Boss Kitty live show, we do a giveaway every half an hour on the half an hour. So probably in about 22 minutes. All you need to do to enter is chat it up in the chat room 10 minutes before the top of the half hour. So right now it's 6:39 p.m. Pacific time. So at 6:50 p.m. Pacific time, you'll want to chat something up. Now you can only chat if you're a subscriber. So I would push that button now if you haven't already pushed it. And while you're at it, hit the like button too. We have changed things up for the giveaway. You just get to spin on the wheel of stuff, and then there's a ton of things that might happen on there, including blinky rolls, pattern giveaways, adject animal sounds. I mean, you guys will see. It's a lot. It's wonderful. Oh dear, that looks like mild poop color. Doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know if it looks like poop color. It looks like, I mean, I guess maybe if you haven't eaten anything other than like top ramen for a week, you know? Maybe not. Who knows? It's kind of waxy looking, but it's what they had, so it's what we're going with. TK said I should just use undyed yarn and make Bizarro, but we're already here, so this is happening, guys. Hello, Lady Bella. How are you? Praise be to Mittens, indeed. Hi, Eska. It's good to see you. So I'm just heading over to my pattern here because I don't remember how to do this. La la la. We need to make 2 of these little fisties. So we're going to make a magic loop. When I make my magic loop, I really like to have my waste yarn going this way. So I like to take my waste yarn and put it right here. My working yarn I bring down and up again so that I've got my waste yarn on this side and my working yarn on this way. It took me a really long time to like mentally figure out to do that. It was really hard for me. I don't know why. I also don't use a lot of slip stitches in most of my work, so I don't have to think about things like that. Everybody's like, oh, that's so impressive. I'm like, no, it's just lazy. I don't want to deal with slip stitches. It's 3. I think I need 6 of these. 4, 5, and 6. And then we are going to put this lovely little stitch marker right on this dude right here. I think it goes on that dude. It might actually go on the dude that's on the hook. Or like this. Like so. And then maybe a little more. Yank on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that is number 6. So yeah, we're going to go straight into here. Like so. And then we're just going to increase by 2 in each one of these until we have 12. This part I remember well. Caucasian fleshy looking to me. Thank you. Beautiful colors. Thank you, Aisha. So this is clearly not mine. These are Boss Kitty original colorways. We've got our seasonal colorway right here, which is called Craft Girl Summer. It's a multicolor in fingering weight yarn. And then we have Mohair Ball in Cynthia's Lunchbox. I couldn't help myself. I had to put this out on the table. You guys will be very pleased to know that in the next week, this next week, 2 things are happening. One, you know what, let's go to, here we go. Number 1, if you're a patron, watch your notifications because on Friday we are dropping the grab bags for you guys. So if you look behind me, there's a ton of yarn in these 2 bins right here. That's all going into grab bags. What those are one-offs, or it's yarn that has run its course and we are rotating it out for a while. It's things that didn't quite make the cut because maybe I used the wrong color, I used too much or too little of it. It's all perfectly good yarn. It's all really, really pretty and beautiful. It's just not, it's not consistent with whatever color it was supposed to be, so I can't sell it as that color. Not confidently and not feeling good about myself doing it, you know? So we offer it to you guys at a ridiculous discount. When I have enough of it, and trust me, I have enough of it right now, we offer it in packs of 3. It's a blind grab bag, so you don't get to know what colorways you get or what weight you get or if it's kitty glitter or cat's cradle or whatever. But it's 3 skeins of yarn for $60, so it's like 20 bucks a skein is all, which is really, really a great deal. Those will go on sale to our patrons on Friday. They will have 48 hours to grab those up. After that, anything that's left will be put up for sale to the public. Normally, they don't last that long. Honestly, normally they don't last 24 hours. So just keep that in mind. Let's see here. Hi, Queen of the Banshee. How are you? Happy to help. Oh, yeah. Seriously, you guys, I want to also give Yarn Pirate a shout out. She put together a beautiful spreadsheet for our winners of our giveaways so that we can keep track of that. I am so beyond impressed. I know grab bags are super exciting, right? So following the grab bags, as soon as that's all taken care of and we have all the funds that are coming in this month basically that we were prepared for, we will be making an order. That order will be for Mohair Ball so update our stock of Mohair Ball. I know some of you are looking for specific colors. Sassy pants. That's my cough, sassy pants, by the way. And also, we will be ordering the yarn to make the boxed sets, which are the Toil and Trouble boxed sets. And those will be going on sale the end of September, and they will be shipping out in October for you guys during the witching month. So that's fitting. We do a box set twice a year. This box set is the Toil and Trouble set, and it will be inspired by pop culture witches, basically. So we're really, really excited about it. There you go. I've spieled. I've spieled long enough. Let's go back to actually doing some work. You love grab bag day. It's like Christmas, right? You're waiting for the grab bags. You and me both. I was like, TK, can we do them early? And he's like, no, we can't. We told people this day. And he's right. Like, a lot of people get paid in the middle of the month, or I mean the middle of the week or the end of the week. So we've given people a specific date, and I don't want to mess with people and then have them be like, but wait, I was prepared for this instead. No. It's very unfortunate. If you want in on this grab bag goodness, all you have to do, like early, all you have to do is head over to patreon.com/bosskitty and sign up to be a patron. You get other cool stuff too, I promise. You can set up yourself at Gracie's Gang, which is the $5 a month. There's Hazel's Heroes, which is $25 a month. And then there's the middle section, which is Cult of Con. Those are all my kitties, by the way. What day is that? Thursday or Friday? It is Friday. Friday evening, I believe, we are dropping those. You guys will get a notification the moment they've been dropped. We're not doing a private party or anything for those. We're just dropping them. So those will be available on Friday, and then I believe on, because it's going to be in the evening, so Sunday evening or Monday morning, I'm not sure which, they'll be available to the public. I'll give you more information on that probably Sunday evening. I just have to figure out how to do that and run to Portland to pick TK up from the train station. There's a lot going on that weekend. You're making your summer cow from a grab bag treasure. Yeah. Yarn Pirate, that makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. What color are you using? How often can you buy... Oh, are you using the electric lemon or somebody else? How often can you buy yourself a present and still have it be a surprise? Right? I mean, it's the best of both worlds there. And normally people are pretty happy with what they get. Get you guys outside of the box, your comfort zone sometimes. You get things that you didn't realize you even wanted a lot of the time, which I think is just awesome. I need to put this back in here. Hold on one second, kiddos. So, I mean, there's a lot of positive reasons to buy a grab bag. In case anybody's wondering where I got the idea for grab bags, the comic book shops do them all the time. They'll put like a ton of comics, just random comics, in a big old like Silver Age or Golden Age bag. And if you're a jerky comic book shop like we were, well, that's not really a jerky thing to do. You'll put a board in the front and a board in the back so you don't know anything you're getting. And then you put like a $10 price tag on it or a $20 price tag on it. And it's a crapshoot of what you're going to get. And it's really cool because a lot of the times you end up getting into new comics. Sometimes people are nice and they'll put runs in there, which is, you know, a story arc. Sometimes comic shops are nice and they'll show you the cover of the front and the last one, so you at least know what those are. You might not know what everything in between is, though. But if they do that, just keep in mind that probably whatever is on the front and back side is probably the best thing that's in there. You need more Boss Kitty yarn in your life. I think you do too, JB. Oh, you're using Smog. That's right. Excellent. It's so pretty too. I love it. And that's a big thing, you guys. So look behind me. Look behind me. Do you see them? They're right there and there. You can't see them because they're behind me, but you can see a few of them right there. Those are speckled gradients, and those will also be in the grab bags. So excited for that. You just had a big splurge with Hobie. You finally bought the lace weight cotton to work with the mohair ball widow flower. Oh, wonderful. That's amazing. Hi, Samantha. Welcome back. This is going to be amazing, Ginger. It is. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, so we have our 12 stitches. Let's see what else we need, guys. So we're just going to, the next 2 rounds, we're just going to 1 crochet in each stitch. What just dropped? Nothing dropped. Nothing. Tra-la-la. That was my Jared voice, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. Jareth. No, Jareth. Th. No, from Labyrinth. No, and I'm not going to repeat you. Hi, Hi, Coco. How are you? I am working on the right or left fist of Superman. I'm not sure which one. I don't think it really matters. Who doesn't need BK yarn? I don't need BK yarn. I have so much BK yarn. I so don't need BK yarn that you guys should buy all the BK yarn I have. And then I'll need more BK yarn. That's my life. It's a never-ending cycle. You heard it. Rat heard it. She heard Jared from Subway. I said Jareth from Labyrinth. He goes, Jared? And I go, no, Jareth. And he goes, from Subway? Subway? And I was like, no, from Labyrinth. There we go. What hook am I using? I'm using the same hook I was using last time, the Clover hook, and it's size F or 3.75 millimeters. I like the Clover hooks. I'm not a huge fan of the grip on them. I'd like something that's a little bigger and feels better in my hands. We talked about this a little bit last week. I really love the grip on the, God, I can't even remember what they're called now. The furls, which is what these are. And they've got this really big grip right here. So that feels really good in my hand when I'm using it. But I'm not a fan of the hook itself. And so these very rarely get used, unfortunately. And I tried so hard. I bought like 2 or 3 of them. And I was like, maybe it was just one oddball. It's not. I got to try my metal one more often and see how that goes, though. Oh, you guys, we're into the last 10 minutes. So you have 9 minutes until our first round. And it's not called Games and Goof 'em Ups anymore. You'll see what it's called here in a second. Until our first winner. So make sure you say something in chat from now until 7 p.m. Pacific time. You got 8 minutes now. So if you haven't become a subscriber yet, do it now. Hey, it did work. Look at that. That's very awesome. Thank you. From Subway. PK, I don't think you meant to respond with that to what Samantha was asking, but that was perfect timing, so I'm gonna laugh at it. For any other streamers out there, Furls has a referral program. Oh, that's good to know. I did not know that. Thank you, Samantha. That's really kind of you. I believe Samantha has a channel as well, and she posted it, I believe, in Discord. So if you want to check it out, definitely go over there and look at it. Super sweet. She's made the most amazing blanket I've ever seen. She shared that last week. It's ginormous. I'm very impressed by it. The link to the shop worked, I think is what she was saying. Okay, so this is my second round of 12 stitches. There probably is a Subway shop in Labyrinth somewhere. Listen, I enjoy a Subway sandwich from time to time. Oh, that reminds me. 1 second, guys. I ordered our dinner like 2 minutes before the show started. It's on its way, so I'll have to let TK know once it's here. Because it'll just sit out on the patio if I don't tell him. Do I have an Etsy? I do not have an Etsy. We have a shop. I think Nightbot just popped it up. It's bosskittyshop.com. It is through Shopify, who we absolutely adore. Their system is really, if you are looking for a shop to use and you're a vendor of any type, I cannot recommend Shopify enough. It's very user friendly. The reports you can run to watch your numbers, all of that is really easy to use. And then my favorite part about it is it's really customizable. So if there's a specific type of attribute that you need, like some type of thing you need it to do, you can usually find an app for that. There's an app for it. It costs a little more money each month, but it's up to you whether or not you think it's worth it. Like, we probably have 6 or 7 different apps on ours to make it work the way we need it to. You got to paddleboard with some friends yesterday. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. That sounds amazing. Now you want to sub Sammy, right? They sound so good. Oh, wait. I think it's here at the door. Hold on. It says, still says it's on its way. Stop giving me that notification. I don't care. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's pop right here. Beautiful. Right here, and then this will be our final stitch. And, oh, we still have 5 minutes, you guys. 5 whole minutes. Peanut butter tip? What the hell are we talking about? What? How is it already here? It says it's not here yet. You devoured that. Wow. You weren't screwing around, were you? Where's mine?
I ate that too.
He ate mine too. He doesn't even, well, he actually does like tofu. I got tofu, but he doesn't like half the vegetables that are on mine. I can definitely look into that. Excuse me, Samantha. It probably won't be for a little bit because we have so many projects going on right now, but it's certainly something that we can think about doing. I would be okay with that. I think the next row on this is decrease. So the next crochet pattern that I do might be something like that. We can definitely take a look and see if I can find something smaller than the blanket I made, because that was a lot. He was very hungry. I know, it's like, it still hasn't told me that my food has arrived, so that sucks. You learn that peanut butter works really well when you unexpectedly bite into a very hot pepper. Really? Okay, but here's the thing. I like really hot peppers, so I'm generally okay with that. Give me the hot pepper. It sounds terrible. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and decrease, and it is a decrease and then 2 single crochet, and we're going to do that 3 times, and we'll end up with 9 stitches. 9 stitches, my stitches. That's right. You guys, we are so close to our first round of Wheel o' Stuff. I don't know what else. The Wheel o' Stuff game. That's what I'm going to call it right now. Make sure you chat it up. You've only got 3 minutes left. There's 1 decrease. Here's 2 decreases. Oh, wait. No, we don't want another decrease yet. I lied. We want to do 2 single crochets, and then we'll do another decrease. There we go. And here's another decrease. Just gonna do all the decreases right at the beginning, right? I'm like, whatever, let's get them out of the way. My numbers will still be the same. Who cares? His hand's all wonky looking. You love spicy hot wings, but if you drink too much, half and half. Oh, your tummy grumbles. I just like to deal with it. I'm like, hot, 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 and it hurts so bad, and it's so delicious. And then my tummy hurts later. I'm not gonna lie. When I was young, when I was still a wee lass, I used to be able to eat stuff like that all the time. Like, my father and I used to eat hot peppers with white bread and some milk. No joke, for a snack. I can't do that anymore. It hurts right here. The 40-year-old woman in me screams, "What are you doing to my body?" Who inspired me to learn how to crochet? You were actually talking to all the people who inspired me to learn how to crochet. This whole community said, BK, learn how to freaking crochet. And I went, cool, let's do it. So, there you go. Now you want hot wings. Okay. The best hot wings in the whole world. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you swear your hot wings are better. I'm telling you right now they're not. I don't need to try your hot wings to know that these hot wings are better. Are Fire on the Mountain. And there are none of them here. They're all in Portland. And I'm so angry about it because it is the one place that, like, seriously, the only eat out place that I will never say no to. That TK will never say no to. I don't think I've ever met anybody who says no to Fire on the Mountain. They are so delicious. Fight me on this. I'm serious. The pain of spicy food means you're alive. Exactly, right? Like, I'm alive. I can feel the wind in my hair, the tears on my cheeks. Savior, you're on Etsy looking at yarn. Go to Boss Kitty's shop and look at yarn there instead. What? I recently updated it. Granted, I'm out of a fair amount of larkspur now because of that trunk show. Fire on the Mountain. Thank you, Jellyfishy. It's on your list. I will talk about it every time I talk about hot wings. There's a chicken shack here. It's good. It does not compare. You guys, guess what? It's 7 o'clock. Do you know what that means? Wheel of Goodies and Goof Mups. Look, we changed it. What? It's so adorable. Okay, you guys know the drill. Or at least I hope you do. I'm going to take my handy dandy keyboard of crap right here because it doesn't always work. I'm going to type !winner in here. And if that person isn't on the spreadsheet that I don't have up because I'm not prepared apparently, then they're our winner. Rat with Wings, who I know has not won. Congratulations, you are our first winner of the night. Fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, my dear, let's get this beautiful new wheel up. All right, here. Let me actually get myself there first. So many buttons, you guys. There it is. We've got merch codes on here, which means that you could win a sticker or a button. And I can't show you the stickers because they're in a different room because we just had that show. But I can show you the buttons. Here they are. Oh, here they are. They're right here. Super cute. They say, yarn so boss, you'll knit your pants. There are Ravelry patterns for $5 on here. Blinky rolls for free yarn. Dad jokes, adject animal sounds, free shipping. That's a big one. And then $10 Ravelry patterns as well. So here we go, you guys. Are you ready? I'm gonna spin it, Rat. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What'd you get? What'd you get? Ooh, free shipping. What? That's huge.
Congratulations, you're a winner.
Any order you want. I know Rat lives in the States, but if Rat lived in Switzerland, we would still give her free shipping. So that's a really, really big deal. Congratulations, Rat. TK will get that code over to you. If you just want to, I know you're supposed to message me anyway about a Ravelry username. If you want to message me with an email address to send that free shipping code to, we'll get it out today or tomorrow for you. Goodbye, Wheel. We'll see you in a little bit.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's get back to it, you guys. So we'll do the next round. Let's see. Get the crab bags. We'll do the next round in about half an hour. So yeah, 7:30. So you guys, we're 2 minutes in. You got 28 minutes. Okay, so I've done my decrease rows. I've got my little fisty fist. Yeah. Free shipping's a big deal in this economy. It really is. TK was like, I'm going to take the $5 credit away and I'm going to do free shipping. And I went, what? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, anywhere? And he was, I think so. And I was like, okay. And then I went back behind the door. Let's see. So yeah, we've got our little fist here. We are going to go ahead and snip this, I believe, but I want to double check. Let's see. Yep. So next we're going to go ahead and go into the blue color. So I'm just going to snip this dude right here. Bink. And most of you are pros at this, so you already know, and I don't have to tell you, that the reason I haven't finished this last stitch is because I need to do it in my up-and-coming color right here, so that the stitch that it creates is actually the blue yarn. That's how we do that. It took me a long time to figure that out. I was very frustrated and very confused, and I think Dio was the one that was like, sweetheart, you need to do this. I was like, oh, oopsies. And then life got so easy, and the butterflies flew around my head, and birds suddenly appeared. Every time she was near, I don't know, now I'm quoting random songs. You get what I'm saying, though. Yeah, absolutely, JB. Not here, but you'll want to do it in Discord, I believe. Okay, so we're going to slide this over here like so. And then I believe that we're just going to sit here and crochet around, you guys. Real boring, right? 6 to 12, round 6 to 12. So 6 rows, just a single crochet in each stitch while I make his boring little sleeves. I have to tell you, I have to make a confession. I'm not a Superman fan. TK loves Superman. He's like one of my least favorite superheroes. I am okay without him. I'm team Lex Luthor. But I love my husband with all my heart. And he's produced a beautiful show for me. It's lit well, it sounds well. Except for when we're having problems with sounds. You know, so if he wants a Superman for his birthday, I will suck it up, Buttercup, and make a Superman for him. Nah, I'm not a Superman fan. Hi, Handmade Designs. How are you? It's so great to see you. Here, have some confetti, my dear. Thank you. All-Knowing Eye, I appreciate it. For those of you who are wondering who the heck that is, by the way, All-Knowing Eye is TK. He likes to, you know, switch it up with the names he uses on here. Wasn't you, but you would have done the same. I don't know who it was then. Maybe it was... Oh, it might have been Eggy. Oh, stretches are good. We're going to do those in about half an hour. So don't let me forget, Samantha. Superman is... You know what it is? Okay, if Superman was a D&D character, he would be a paladin. And, like, he would be like a holy roller paladin. Like, we're talking good is good, lawful good... Just boring, right? Like White Knight, White Steed, coming down the paved path. I mean, he's great in a fight, and he's certainly going to help you out if you need it, but he is beyond boring. There, I've said my piece. He does get his own Superman. I would say he's my Superman, but I don't like Superman, so that seems like an insult. We disagree on a lot of superheroes, though. He is a Hal Jordan fan. I am not as much of a Hal Jordan fan when it comes to Green Lantern. So, I mean... But, in his defense, I will say this. He got me to watch the Green Lantern series, the cartoon series. Well, it wasn't really a cartoon, it was animated. That they did a few years back. There's only like 2 seasons. And it was really freaking good. And I got some serious respect for Hal Jordan out of that. They know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows who Hal Jordan is, unfortunately. Superman Red Sun is amazing, though. Okay, if you know what the hell I'm talking about when I say Hal Jordan, please say as much. So I can prove that more than 2 people know what I'm talking about. I can guarantee Laura knows what I'm talking about. Red Sun is good. I mean, there are good storylines. I'm just not a fan of the character. Here we go. Also, I'm pretty sure that monstrosity of a movie that Ryan Reynolds made was about Hal Jordan, TK. Favorite type of yarn I would like to crochet with? My yarn. Every day, all day. I have to say that, Samantha. No, if we're not including my yarn, I don't know, honestly. I don't feel comfortable answering that question because I don't feel like I have used enough of other people's yarns in the past few years. I've been so busy making display pieces, testing out different, you know, stuff that we make that I don't get a lot of chance or time. I don't have a lot of time to use other people's yarns. So I feel like that is a question I really can't answer at the moment. Oh, Boom. I'm supposed to be filling this as I go. So this is going to get a little awkward here in a second. You can all laugh at me. It's cool. I'm going to laugh at me. We're going to get this final stitch real quickly on this row, and then I'm going to start shoving stuff in this hand. It's going to look real uncomfortable. Okay, so we have this little tiny hole, guys. And try to get everything in there. First of all, let's just shove those tails in there. Right? Just this is what small crochet hook butts are for. Go in there. And we're actually gonna just snip those right there. Shove them some more. There we go. Now, most of you know that I use stuffing out of these horrendous pillows that I have because I like to recycle stuff. So it's all green. And I was making a Cthulhu that was green at one point that I haven't finished. So it was really perfect for that. It works for this. It doesn't seem to show up too badly. But I don't have normal polyfill. So, and I really want to use all this up before I go buy some. Oh, God. Does not want to go in there. It's so slippery. It's so slippery, you guys. There we go. So this hand might be a little less pumped and ready to punch. That's all that means. It's not quite ready for action. Okay. I think that'll be good. We're gonna have some problems, I think, with some fuzzies getting into my stuff, but that's okay. Look at that, we did it! Little punchy punch. Bam, bam. It's been a long time. I've never seen that movie. I have no desire to see that movie. I will never see that movie. And I got a crazy little curl going on right there. Okay, if you don't like Hal, who's your favorite? Okay. I have to think. Who was it? Kyle Rayner, who was the comic book artist? I think that's who it was. That's the one that, if I have to pick a Green Lantern. I mean, it's also not my favorite series. I'm not a huge DC fan. Well, the good thing that came out of that movie is Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively found each other. That is very true, and they are hilarious. It's your favorite stool. Yeah, it is. It just works perfectly, and it's already in your hand. The artists for Green Lantern are gross for you. I can see that. Pretty Hanks that you showed right. Oh, right here. These guys. Thank you. Let me see. These are, so we've got, I already showed these off once, but I'll show them off again. This is Craft Girl Summer right here. This is our seasonal yarn for summer. This is in Cat's Cradle, although we do have it in BKDK as well. And then this is Mohair Ball in Cynthia's Lunchbox, and it glows, you guys. It's so beautiful. Really, I put these out here because I wanted to show off the leaps and bounds that TK has come with the color correction because of that capture card that we just purchased. You know, he told me that it was going to make such a huge difference, and I was like, no, it's not. Whatever. But I was like, get it anyway. It's cool. And then he put it in there, and it was just shocking. Okay. So now we can continue on with this, although I did put that in the wrong stitch. I think Huntress is underrated and needs more storylines. I would agree with you on that one, Laura, if we're talking DC. We finally finished The Sandman on Netflix this weekend. Technically, The Sandman, I believe, no. Did it go to Vertigo for a while? I think. It doesn't matter. Did you watch the bonus episode yet? I haven't watched the bonus episode. I didn't know about the bonus episode. I know the storyline behind the bonus episode, so I'm super stoked about it because obviously Cats and David Tennant gets to voice one of them, which is very exciting to me. And his wife gets to do some voice work in there. Also super exciting. I like when they get to work together. You had Olive Garden for dinner. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Pasta is delicious. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Sandman series on Netflix. I thought they stayed pretty true to the comic where they could, and then you know, some things have to change. You have to change things up for TV shows and for movies just because it doesn't always come across the right way. But I thought they did a really beautiful job. Truth. Vertigo is like dark DC, basically. It's their goth or emo section, if you will. Their edgelord line. That's what I'll call it. Mostly because it's funny. If you're just joining us, welcome to Boss Kitty Live. We're so thrilled you're here with us. If you haven't pushed the subscribe button, now is the time to do it. We are going to do our next round of games in about 15 minutes. You need to be a subscriber in order to chat, and you need to be able to chat in order to be eligible to play one of our games. Also, hit that like button if you haven't done it, you guys. The more likes we have on a show, I know I say this every time, the more likely it is to get thrown into somebody else's feed, right? Like, they're like, oh, people really enjoy this show. Let's show it off to this person. And we want to grow this community. That's the whole point of this. Because you all are so flippin' awesome that I feel super, super selfish keeping you to myself. You like that? It's their edgelord line. I mean, it's true. Although with the movies, I kind of feel like they went that route with the movies for their mainline stuff too. They're like, we can make Bruce Wayne edgy. We can make Clark Kent edgy. And then you've got Marvel on the other side, and they're like, why? Why would you do that? Look at all this money we're making not doing that. Why you use single ply lace again? I don't know. I am not a fan of single ply yarn. I've never had any luck with single ply yarn. I don't personally normally like the way it lays, but I know everybody has their own preference, so I don't ever judge for it. And the things I've seen other people make with it are absolutely beautiful. I'm just not a fan of it. So if you were hoping to someday see single ply yarn in the Boss Kitty line, I'm really sorry to disappoint you, but it's not going to happen. I mean, I should never say never. Who knows what'll happen, right? But most likely not going to happen. Whoa! Let's not dance around it. People were upset they cast up. Truth. Very, very truth. They were upset about a lot of stuff, but that was definitely one of them. What else was there? Not with that, but something else where people were throwing a fit, and I cannot remember right now what it was to save my life. I mean, other than the Addams Family show that's going on right now that people are throwing a fit over, which is dumb, by the way. Hi, Jam Jam. How are ya? Do I knit too? What a lovely question. I do knit. I actually am a better knitter than I am crocheter. Aisha, so this is the craft along piece that we're working on right now. I just screwed it up, so I'm still trying to fix it at the moment. But if you go over to our Discord, just type _Discord, there's a summer make along that we have going on, and we're working on tees and tanks. So this is the Rumble Raglan, and I'm doing this obviously in 3 different colors. It's just that I got to a point and then didn't realize that my increases were supposed to happen like every 4 rows instead of every 2 rows. So I had to go back like 50 rows. I'm almost there. I need to make sure my stitch count is right, and I don't want to bore you guys with that on screen, which is why we're not working on it today. But yes, I do knit. I've been knitting for about 17 years. That's what I started with. I've only been crocheting for about 2 or 3. Well, and people keep it's because, you know, people grew up with the movie or the TV show, and so that's what they relate to. They don't think about the comic book, which, I mean, is spot on, so. Look at that brioche hat. Oh, is there a brioche hat somewhere? Did I miss it? Oh, so this is not brioche, you guys. Crazy, crazy. This is actually just color work. It looks like brioche. I thought it was originally brioche. It's not. Look at all of those floaters right there. Oh, look at that. It didn't go in. So, Jesse, Dio, do you have an issue when you're using your hook butt with it being too slippery? Like the plastic on the poly just doesn't want to work. It slides right back out. It's like it won't catch inside of there. I don't know if that's because it's the acrylic yarn. So, you know, you got nylon with nylon basically, or poly with poly. There we go. That worked though. Worked better than I thought it was going to. What has really bugged me was despair. She didn't read as the embodiment of despair to me, but as the embodiment of moderate. Well, I don't know. I felt, you know, I don't feel like I had much of a chance to decide that or not. Because we saw her for such a short amount of time. She was a little less lethargic than I expected her to be, I guess is a good way to put it. I wanted a little more, not cutesy, but I wanted a little more like sadness from, what's that Pixar movie? You guys know which, In and Out? Is that what it was called? No. I don't remember. With all the feelings, I wanted a little more of that vibe, but not in a cutesy way. Use a cheap chopstick. Hey, that's a brilliant idea because it's wood, so it's sticky. The Death's costume, although they could have done more goth makeup for her. She's absolutely amazing, Laura. She's... When I say she's gorgeous, I don't mean physically necessarily. I mean, she is. But her personality and the way that she plays Death is so beautiful. Like, it just shines right through. And she embodies that character the way that I see that character when I'm reading the comics. I hope that made sense. It didn't sound too douchey. There we go. You have big cable needles. It's hard to make small size hats or socks. I have a set of needles, handmade designs, that go from size 2 up to size 15. So if you've never tried using interchangeable needles for knitting, I cannot recommend it enough. It is certainly an investment. I'm going to be completely honest about that. It will cost a chunk of change, although some of them aren't as expensive as others, but I would recommend getting a decent set because the join on them, you want that to be really nice and smooth. If you don't get a smooth join, you're not going to enjoy it. But it's a game changer because you don't have to buy needles every 2 minutes. You don't have to worry about what you've got in your set because you know what's in there, right? And it comes with different size cables to go on the needles. It's just, I can't recommend it enough. And if I was going to recommend a brand, it would be the Chaigaos. Chaigoos, I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about though. And you know that I can't say words. Yeah, they're keeping that super secret, JB. Mine too, Bubbles. Also straight out of the comics. After you started knitting, addicted to hanks. Before that, I never knew. Right? There is something to be said about a hank of yarn. It's squishy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful the way that it's skeined up, right? Like there's just something beautiful about the way it's skeined up. It's beautiful when it's put into a ball. So like here's some fairy farts. It's beautiful this way. It's just, there's so much processing that goes through unwinding and balling up a beautiful hank of yarn that you kind of feel connected to it before you've even started knitting or crocheting with it. I feel you on that one. Like this right here, this is great for what I'm making, but I don't love this yarn, right? Like I don't want to pet it. I don't want to talk to it. I don't want to give it gifts for the holidays. Exactly, Laura. For sure. You're really going to enjoy it. You have Knit Pro interchangeable needles. Beautiful. Fantastic. If you're just joining us, welcome to Boss Kitty Live. We are so thrilled you're here with us. Keep in mind, we do have our second round of games in about 8 minutes, you guys. So if you're not a subscriber, now is the time to push that button because we are not a fan of trolls. You have to wait 5 minutes before you can chat it up with us after you've subscribed. Trust me, it's worth the wait. Obviously, look at these cool ass people. Once you can chat it up though, that's how you are eligible to be part of the giveaways that we do and the games that we play. So definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Make sure your notifications are turned on so that you know when this goofy mug goes live, which is Mondays and Wednesdays, by the way. Hit all the buttons. Not at once, though. It might turn your computer off, and that would be really sad. I've heard really great things about knit picks, too. My mother has a knit pick set. That's what she started with. I don't think she uses it very often anymore because I got her hooked on mine. But when she got it, one of, I think it was like a year afterwards, one of the needles, the glue came off on it, and she contacted Knitpicks, and they sent her a new set of those size needles. They did not make her return the old ones. They told her, you know, if you can glue them back together, great, but here's a new one for you. We're so sorry. It was a year after she had ordered it. Like, that's great customer service. That's some serious retention building right there, and I can respect that. There is, or at least there used to be, I don't know if there still is, but there used to be a Knitpicks studio or warehouse, whatever you want to call it, in Portland, Oregon. And when I was still doing project management, the company I worked for managed that particular property. Hi, Miss Monster. It's good to see you. How are you doing, hun? Steel and birch, depending on how sticky you want them. Ooh. I don't think I've ever heard of those. Oh, you mean just wood. I see what you're saying. You have Mace of Skeins, Hanks. I've never tried their stuff. I'll have to check it out. Ah, there we go. Not quite. It's a little too much. Ugh. We'll move this stuff around too at some point, but I don't like it sticking out like that because then I end up accidentally crocheting it in, and that's never any good. So we've done one, two, three. This is my 5th row I'm working on right now. I'm doing 6 rows in total. Let's keep that in mind. They sent you a new needle set when one of your DPNs broke. Awesome, right? A little bit difficult because always have to fix after knitting some rows. Yeah. You always have to fix the needles because after you've been so... The set I have... I wish I had that out right now. You can kind of see it on these though. The set I have... I don't have that problem. Oh, this is not an interchangeable one though. Curses! Where the hell are my needles? You know what? I bet they're on my desk because why wouldn't they be? Anyway, the interchangeable part on there has a lock key, so it stays in place. I very rarely have it where it starts to come undone or anything like that. Besides crochet and knitting, what other crafts do I love to do? That is a great question. What other crafts do I love to do? I've just recently taken up, sounds so nerdy, but I know Laura appreciates it, penmanship, like cursive and calligraphy, so I'm reteaching myself how to write, and most of what I write looks like a 5-year-old child wrote it, but I'm really digging it. What other crafts do I do? I love to spin. I do have a Lundrum wheel, so I don't get to do a lot of... I can't really do shows spinning, but we do have right now... I was gifted a lovely Shetland sheep fleece, and so for our patrons, we've been doing a fleece to fiber project, or fleece to finished project is what it's called, sorry. Where we've skirted this fleece, we've cleaned this fleece. The next one is going to be where we're carding it, we're going to dye it, we're going to spin it, we're going to knit with it, we're going to crochet with it. We might weave or felt with it as well. I'm not sure yet. So that is patron content, so you can definitely check out our Patreon over at patreon.com/bosskitty and sign up for that if you're interested. It's a lot of fun, and there's definitely VOD for it. And for that, I'm actually borrowing an electric spinner because I can put that on the table. Oops. Right here, right? I can just put the electric spinner right here, and I can sit here and spin, and you guys can watch. So I've been told I can borrow my mom's electric spinner for a few weeks, and hopefully that'll work really well for us. Where do I buy hanks? I buy hanks, like I said, since I dye my own yarn, I don't buy a lot of hanks. But generally, if I go to a fiber festival and we're vending there, I might buy a hank or two there. When I go to yarn shops and introduce myself, you know, setting up wholesale accounts, anything like that, I'll look around and see if anything like catches my eye, I might buy it. I tend to buy buttons at most yarn shops though. Like I try to buy a button at each shop that we have a wholesale account at. Your dad told you that you can't fix him. Don't fall for who I hope him to be. Oh. fall for who he is, and then you both can get to grow. That is great advice for marriage or any relationship. Twist cables, yeah, those are amazing. They're clear. I have some of those ones too. Those are great because I can like just flip my work if I need to, if it's all twisted up and stuff. Big yarn room and have it filled with varieties of hanks, spinning wheels, and other stuff. That is a wonderful dream to have, Handmade Designs. Those are all great places too, Samantha. Absolutely. People get their yarn where they can get their yarn. There's a lot of places that don't have local yarn shops, and that's a big deal. And sometimes buying yarn online can be scary because you can't touch it, and it's such a tactile thing, right? We were just talking about this at the trunk show I did, actually, about how nice it is to be able to do trunk shows again because people really want to be able to squish yarn. So that's definitely, totally understand and respect that. You guys, guess what? It's 7:30. It's 7:30. It's time for Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. I have to remember the new name. That's why I didn't say it earlier, because I keep wanting to say games and Goof 'em Ups. Okay, my loves, this is how this is going to work. Yarn Pirate is my rock star this week because she created the most beautiful spreadsheet. Has all of my previous winners on it. She's just phenomenal. I'm going to type !winner in chat, and if you've been chatting it up with me, my dears, you are eligible to win. I'm just going to give us a winner here in a second. Bubble Toes! Bubble, I think you've won, but I can't remember. So we're going to find out here in a second because Yarn Pirate will let me know for sure. Is she on there? Do we know for sure? I'm going to say she's not if you haven't said anything because I don't know. I need to get it up. Hold on one second. Let's find out. I'm going to check the thing real fast. I got to find it. I'm the worst at this, you guys. You did win a sticker. I think you did too. I just want to find it. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. I'm looking for the mods. Thank you. I'll try to get that up too so you don't have to scramble and look for it. My apologies on that, you guys. I am the worst. Let's pick another winner. Are we ready? Bring out the spreadsheet. Yarn Pirate, who I think is also on there. Oh my goodness, oh my gracious. Yarn Pirate will tell me, she'll own up to it too. This Nightbot likes to do this to us sometimes, right? It likes to mess with us and pick people that it's already picked. Hey there, Hippo Monkey, how are you? Have some freaking confetti. It's so good to see you in here. It loves Yarn Pirate. I know it picks Yarn Pirate all the time. Okay, so let's pick another one. Are you guys ready? Third time's a charm. It's thinking real hard. Handmade Designs, congratulations! You have not won, so you are our winner. This is so exciting. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You, my dear, get to roll on the wheel of stuff. Let me get it up. It's actually called something else now. I always forget. I'll get used to it again. You guys see. I gotta get my groove. There it is, right there. My wheel of stuff, wheel of games, if you will. It says lots of stuff on here. We've got the game over. That's a real thing. Adject animal, which is where you come up with a adjective and an animal, and I have to make that sound. Dad jokes, merch codes, which are for buttons and stickers. Ba-bam! You can get a $5 Ravelry pattern, a $10 Ravelry pattern. You can get a Blinky roll for some free yarn. You can get a $10 gift code. There's so many options, and free shipping. There's so many options on here. So let's spin the wheel, my loves. So excited! You get free shipping. Oh my gosh, that's the second one tonight. Handmade Designs, congratulations. Just like Kitty said, you are a winner. So you get a free shipping code from us. If you go ahead and get into Discord, and you contact me directly, give me your email address so that we can get that free shipping code out to you. That works at bosskittyshop.com. And that's a big deal for a lot of people, right? Like if you're out of the country, shipping can get really expensive. I mean, shipping's expensive anyway. Okay, Wheel, we'll see you in a little bit.
Good night and goodbye.
It's very dapper of you, Wheel. It's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet. Okay. Yarn Pirate, you are pretty adorable. It's true. Samantha, you are correct. It is time to stretch. Thank you so much for that reminder. I really appreciate it. Okay, my love. Samantha's right. It is stretch time. Let me get some water so I'm hydrated for this. The cutest yarn pirate around. Okay, so we are going to start by extending our hand. Hello. We're going to take our other hand, put it on our elbow, and just pop it right over. I know it was very gentlemanly. I'm pretty sure it tipped its hat to me. We're just stretching the upper arm and our back shoulder area. Hi, TK. You want to stretch with us? Oh, it feels so good, you guys. The Dapper Wheel of Fiber Fun. I like that, Lady Bella. Now we're going to do our other hand. Oh, yeah. Feels so good. Feels so bad. You guys should do this with me. Seriously, if you're knitting and crocheting with me, definitely stretch with me. It's really important for you. Okay, there we go. We're just kind of roll our shoulders out a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and take our hand, put it in front of you, like you are Diana Ross, stopping in the name of love. You're going to grab your fingers and you're going to pull on them. And what that's doing is it's stretching right along here. So delightful. The fantastic Wheel of Fiber Fun. Ooh. Eska, you guys are getting pretty good with this. You can see what I'm doing right here. And I can actually feel this all the way in my shoulder too, which is impressive. Okay, now we're going to extend this hand. We're going to do the same thing, just like that. It feels amazing. This might be my favorite stretch. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay, now we're going to press on the top of your hand, like so. You don't want to press too hard because you don't want to hurt your wrist. You just want to stretch it out right here. Hippo Monkey, how are you? And what crazy, wonderful craftiness have you been working on? You guys, you know what? If you haven't joined the Discord, please do so. We have our show and tell up in there, and we'll go over that at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, so in a little less than half an hour. We're going to do it on the other side. And you guys can put anything you want in there. It can be knitting, crochet, weaving, any craft that you do. That includes painting, bookmaking, gardening, cooking. Anything you do, we want to see it. I mean, as long as YouTube's not going to kick me out. If you must send dick pics, it has to be a dick, which is an animal, or Dick Van Dyke. You can send deck pics, your tarot cards, your back decks and front decks of your houses. We like our play on words around here. But we want to see those. We'll show all of them off as long as they're appropriate. And the community is really, really, really supportive about that. Okay, so now we're going to work on our fingers because they're what we're using the most. We're just going to rotate those fingers over and over and over again. Weaving. Oh, are you seriously? Put some of that in show and tell. Give it to me. I have to see it. Your poor weather predicting wrist does not like it. Oh, you poor thing. I forgot to roll my wrists, didn't I? We'll do that after this. My apologies that this slight movement is moving my table and my camera. We're not sure what's up with that since I have to sucker on a C-stand, but we think it's the floor. You're stretching your belly by eating a burrito. Coco, don't tease me. That wrist stretch is seriously killer. You're working on your Bay Pineapple Shrug. Oh, that sounds beautiful, handmade. You had a pile of t-shirts to upcycle, so weaving called out. Oh, that's going to be really exciting to see. Like, they'll all be multicolored. You'll get different types of, like, verbiage and stuff in there for texture. Different types of t-shirts have different weaves on them and different weights of cotton or bamboo, if that's what it is. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Oh, those pinkies kill me. I'm doing it again. I'm watching the show as you guys are watching it, and it's about 30 seconds behind, so I'm watching my ring fingers while I'm doing my pinkies, and it's freaking me the fuck out. Okay, so real quickly, we're going to go like this. I'm just rotating my wrists out, and I should have done this before I did my fingers. This one gets me every time. Like, my wrists pop like nobody's business. I love the pineapple stitch, like the crocheted pineapple stitch. So good. Yakisoba delivery. Oh, sounds good. Somewhere I have a rice bowl. It'll be cold by the time I eat it, but it'll still be delicious. Most of it's cold anyway, honestly. Marma had a bag full of Pendleton remnants, so oh, I'm a little jelly now. I nabbed a Pendleton sweater at Buffalo Exchange in Eugene a few weeks ago for like 30 bucks. It was brand new. Very stoked about it. Okay, and just a reminder, Handmade, if you haven't done it, like I said, if you head over to Discord and you message me personally with your email address, we can get you that free shipping code, and you can use that at any time on your next, or first in this case, order at bosskittyshop.com. I know, swoon for real, right? I'm like, weather, change already. I want to wear my sweaters. You're jelly too. It's so pretty. That's the only reason you like cold weather? I love cold weather for so many reasons. Sweaters, pho, snuggles with my kitties, and maybe even sometimes with TK. I have this thing. It's the weirdest thing, but I get really excited when... How do I explain this? And this doesn't happen as often because I don't drive from Portland to Salem anymore. But I used to get really excited because I knew it was the holiday season when I would see like lines of traffic on the freeway with their headlights on, because it was rush hour and it was already dark. That's what it was. And it would, somewhere in my brain, that would coincide with, like, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and all of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's a nightmare and I hate it, but seeing it that first time always gives me warm fuzzies. Mostly I'm excited for Halloween, you guys. I don't even know what I'm going to be. I do know that we're going to have a trunk show at Cozy, hopefully, and it's going to be Halloween themed. We've got some stuff that we're planning. I'm not going to tell you guys anything else other than that. But it is going to be after off, so either the weekend before Halloween or the weekend of Halloween. And both Karen and I are super stoked about it. I want to wear my wool socks again, right? Like, what is this bullshit? Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have one more row to go, my loves. Spooky season is the best season. You guys, what should I be for Halloween this year? I always dress up for you guys. I'm trying to remember all the things I've been. So I did the crazy steampunk scientist with the exploded stuff all over their face and in their hair. What else did we do? I did RGB one year. I remember that. I don't remember everything that I've done. Not for you guys, at least. We did the zombie, but that was really for the splatter set. That wasn't really for Halloween itself. I think I did 2 costumes that year because of that. You're so ready for fall. Or air conditioning in our... or air conditioning in your house, one or the other. Yeah, TK and I were just talking about this morning. He's like, I am done with this weather. I am done with hot weather. I want cold weather. I want cocoa. I want apple cider. Like, all those things, right? And it's so funny because everybody talks about doing outdoor stuff during, you know, summer and spring and stuff. But really, like, the things that I can think of that are like super outdoorsy that I do with my family that are like traditional, it's getting a Christmas tree. It's getting my pumpkin. My family doesn't like being in super hot weather. I mean, we've gone we go camping and stuff like that too. My parents love to camp, but really, the things that make me super excited are generally in the fall and winter. Have I tried the furls hooks? Yes, I have. In fact, I have a few. I'll show them off again. I have mixed feelings about the furls. Here are the 2 that I have in here, and then I have a metal one of the Odyssey ones somewhere. So I love the handles on them. I think they're great, and they're really beautiful hooks, right? Like, if you take a look, you guys, you can see it's got the 3.25 millimeter right there. It says D hook on there. This one is a G hook right here. So it's got all this great information on it. My problem with them is the hook itself is too sharp, and with the wooden ones, I haven't been able to find one that hasn't had wood that catches things. So I can't seem to crochet as well with these. It gets caught up in there every single time. So I don't really use them very often. The metal one's a little bit better, and I want to really practice with that one, but its hook is really sharp as well. If you look at a clover hook, that hook on the end, it's not as sharp. It's not as they're more rounded. And let me actually show, for the sake of continuity. Hold on. This is my G hook right here. You can tell that this thing has been used a lot because it's got gaffer tape on it. This is the G. So here's my G hook. Take a look at the hook piece on there. I mean, it's not blunt, but it's short and it's not super sharp. You look at the G hook on this thing. Not only is it sharp, but it's much longer than the hook on my clover one. And so what happens is you put your yarn on there and you try to take it out, and it splits my yarn. It splits the yarn every single time for me. So other people swear by them. Like, they really work for some people. My mother absolutely loves them. She saw me using one and thought it was really pretty. She bought one, loved it, bought the whole set. So, I mean, they really do work for some people. Yeah, Yarn Pirate, it's hard, right? But swirl hook's better than swirl hooks. I've never tried a swirl hook. Yeah, is that one of their hooks? So I know they have like resin hooks too, and I want to try one of those. I've tried the metal one. It's better. I need to try it again. Keep working with you until you are happy. So if you want to try another wooden one, keep that in mind. That's really good to know, Rat. You really enjoyed crochet. I enjoy crochet too. Your hand's like, yeah, exactly. My hand loves the handle. My hand loves the handle. I just don't like the hook part. Okay, so you guys, I think we've done our 6 rows. Sure, we're gonna find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have. So now we're gonna fill it the rest of the way with some more foof like this. He's not nearly as full as the other one was. So this is Superman. He needs to be muscly. Stupid Superman. Not a fan of you. Hi, Queen of the Banshee. You love the Herfurls resin hooks. Maybe I'll try one of their resin hooks. I'll give that a try. I'm willing to try it. Like I said, I love the handles on them. Plus, they're really beautiful hooks, and I'm all for that. I like working with pretty things. Who doesn't? You learned to crochet on YouTube. Very cool. That's where a lot of people will learn to crochet and to knit. TK is kind of a savant when it comes to YouTube shit. That jerk. Is it still in here? Where is his stupid book? I'm a little bitter towards my husband, if you can't tell. So TK is really, really good at picking stuff up. Literally, like seeing a craft or something, watching somebody do something that is actually pretty freaking difficult. It takes years of practice to perfect, and making something pretty remarkable the first time around. So he decided he was going to learn how to make books, like do leather working and bind leather bound journals, right? And he watched this video. He watched a few videos, like 3 or 4 hours worth of videos one night. And he goes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this book. And this is when we lived in the apartments in Milwaukee. And I went to bed and I was like, okay, sweetheart. And I give him a kiss and I go to bed. And I expect to wake up to the macaroni necklace version of a leather-bound book, right? Because that's what would happen with most people. These do not look the same. Hold on. No, that was not what happened. I woke up to a perfectly bound, beautiful leather book with a fancy little button on it and a wrap that he could have sold for a lot of money. This looks like it has more... Why? Did my gauge change? I'm using the right needle, I think. What if I used the wrong needle for this whole entire thing, you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Oh, no. I think I'm supposed to do a few rows before we actually shut her down. Hold on. Okay, so we're going to do our decrease row, it looks like. And then we're going to... Round 13, we increase to 8, stuff slightly, fold the arm and make 3 single crochets, both sides together to close. Okay. So yeah, we got another row to go. Then we'll see what happens. I still think that my tension on this is a little tighter. That's interesting. Oh my goodness, just get it all in there. I promise I'm talking about the crochet. You guys have 10 minutes. It's your 10-minute warning for our final round of games of goof 'em ups. So keep in mind, you guys, all you have to do is chat it up in chat right now. So if you are a lurker, we love you. We think you're amazing. All you have to do is say boop, bop, beep, anything. I don't care as long as it's not offensive. Stuff it more. See, that's not offensive. I'm such a 5-year-old. Actually, a 12-year-old. It doesn't matter what it is. Just say something. But you're going to have to be a subscriber in order to do that. So it's a really good thing that subscribing is free, you guys. All you have to do is take your mouse, find the little subscribe button, click it really hard. Just once. Don't unclick it, because then you're not subscribed anymore. Like, don't play with my heart like that. And then in 5 minutes, you'll be able to talk to me. And to everybody else. And we're amazing. And we will ask you a million questions about what you love to do and what kind of crafting you're into and what your favorite hair color is. And I don't know what else. Just lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. Crap, I took my stitch marker off. So I don't know where the beginning of my row is. So we're kind of going to have to guess. And also, I forgot that I was supposed to be decreasing. So let's come back here. We're going to pretend that this was the end of my row because that looks pretty close. It's close enough for government work. It's close enough for Superman. He's clearly a D&D universe human with that learning bonus, right? Seriously, right? Like he's given himself extra attribute points. I think he also cheated when he rolled his attribute dice in the first place. I suspect he did not do it in front of his DM and that he lied and got a whole lot more 18s than he actually did. A little stink bottom. I don't know what a stink bottom is. I meant to say stinker, and then I was going to say bottom at the same time, and that blurb just came out of my mouth, so that was a thing. Okay. So, there's that. One right there. This will be a little bit easier because I can see where the decrease was. If I stop splitting this ginormous yarn. Seriously. Sometimes, you guys, crocheting amigurumi can be a little bit of a pain. I'm gonna guess that it's just because it's Superman. And he's a jerk. A boring old jerk. Okay, so here's the beginning. Right here. Yeah. We're gonna finish filling this guy in. God, he looks really tiny right there. Let's get some good fluffing stuff. Find the button and I'll talk to you in 5 minutes. You know, when we were on Twitch, people would grab quotes all the time. They would cut them, make quotes out of them. Rat actually made a command where it would give you random quotes that she had put in there that I had said, and there were some great quotes in there. I don't know how to say a lot of words, but the words that I do say, they always seem to come out in the most peculiar ways. Words are hard. Purple is the best color. Lady Bella, what? I don't know if I think purple is the best color. These days, I'm a big fan of, like, I'm just thinking about a color the other day. What was it? Can't remember. I love teals. I still really, really like deep reds. So like Princess of Mars. I have a soft spot for that color, especially now that we've changed it up a little bit. Okay, I think this is pretty good. We're close here. TK 100% is a bard. He's a little bard. Got a little bit of wizard in him. Maybe some druid. There we go. 100% there's barred. No doubt. Oh, I love teal too, yeah. Okay. You need fluff and puff color yarn and a milk main 6 colors and most definitely neon rainbow cat. Oh, neon rainbow cat's good. I like that one. Okay, so this one still clearly looks much bigger than this one does. You guys, how did I screw up Superman's hands? I swear I used the right hook size. Hold on, let's take a look real quickly. Hook number 4. What? That's not right. Maybe I didn't use the right size hook. I was pretty sure I did. Hold on. Stop the presses. Did I have another hook out? I think this is the only hook I had out, which means that was the hook I was supposed to use. Let's just double check that though. Because why not, right? Okay, so this this is interesting because this says it's a 3.75. But this says number 4. This is my 3.5. Yeah, it was E and F, and we weren't sure which one I was supposed to use, so we went with F. G is like... Okay, so apparently maybe I was supposed to use a G, you guys. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. Okay, because this says 4 and 3.5, which would be E and G, I guess? So I done screwed up with everything because I was actually supposed to be using this hook the whole time. Or one of my furls hooks. So we actually might have to... I will have to make these again later. At the correct size. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. I was wondering why it looked so short and teeny and sad. I was like, those are the saddest little Superman arms I've ever seen. And now I know why. Womp womp. You guys, I can't catch a break. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What is my favorite hook? Right now, it's not the F hook. Because that was the wrong hook to use. I did use the F hook both times. I was supposed to use the G hook. I quit. We can call this Macaroni Super... It is Macaroni. No, I can't make TK a Macaroni Superman because he never makes anything macaroni-esque. So I can't make him a Macaroni Super... Especially because I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, those look at least like they're the same size. So we'll finish this one up since we're almost done with the show tonight anyway. We're going to go into show and tell here in a second. We'll at least finish this up. Begrudgingly. I can't believe this. You guys would think that I've never crafted anything in my life. Between this and the sweater. There we go. Okay, you guys have about 2 minutes before we do our final round of games. And then we're going to go straight into show and tell. Okay, here's one. And we'll get rid of that. I guess it really doesn't matter because I'm probably not going to use this. I'm probably going to do it in the right size because I think it'll look better. There's 2. If I was keeping this, I would be concerned about... Well, not really concerned. Can you see how right in here you can see the fuzz because it came through? So, I have better scissors somewhere, but I just like to come in and kind of snip that fuzz away. You want to be careful not to snip your yarn when you do this. It's really important. You see, that's all going to just come right out. So, that's a pain in my butt. Ugh. Story of my life right now. It's because it's Superman. And he knows I said I hate him. So here we are. Hating each other. Just get back in there. Okay. There we go. That's better. Not that it really matters, but... Let's pretend that I successfully made 2 arms for Superman. It is a fickle thing, right? Ugh. They look so... They look so sad, you guys. Burp, burp, burp. They're like little microphones. La la, la la, la la. I don't even know. We're so close to 8 o'clock. You know what time it is. We're gonna do it. It's happening right now. Wheels of goodies and goof 'em ups. That's what it is. Wheel of goodies and goof 'em ups. Gotta remember this. Okay. Final round. I don't have the spreadsheet up right now because I gotta get it up before the show moving forward. But the winner tonight of the final round. Oh, I can make a Superboy. You're not wrong. That's not a bad idea. Or like Jimmy Olsen in Superman's outfit. Right? Like he stole it or something. Jimmy Olsen wouldn't do that. Also boring. Good luck, everybody. Oh, I wrote Kitty. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm a hot mess. Samantha Stewart, congratulations. You are the final winner of the evening. I need some water because I'm so excited about it. Okay. So let us get back to our workspace and the wheel. Here it is, my dear. One beautiful wheel. Once again, we'll go over this real quickly. You've got free shipping on here. There's a game over on here. There's $10 Ravelry patterns, $5 Ravelry patterns. There's a Blinky roll. We'll go over that if anybody gets it. Merch code for stickers or buttons. There's free shipping. I think that's everything. I think I got everything that's on here. Samantha, are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, so exciting. You get an adject animal sound. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
You are. Okay. So Samantha, this is the way this works. I need you to come up with an adjective like frustrated or overly happy, something like that. Come up with an adjective to describe something and then come up with an animal. So as an example, awkward duck. It is an awkward duck, right? Don't do that one though. I will attempt to make the sound of that animal with that adjective. Words are hard, apparently. That's how that's going to work. You just need to come up with an adjective and an animal. It's kind of like, what was that game we used to play in school? And we've actually played on this show before, where you had what was it called? You filled in the blanks for like, you know, a story. I can't remember. Can't remember to save my life. The Frightfully Fantastic Wheel of Fiber Fun. So, I know. I knew you would be, Hippo Monkey. So for those of you who don't know, this is a game that TK and I made up when we first started dating. And in fact, it has stopped many an argument or bickering between the two of us. Because what it would be is one of us would point to the other one, come up with an adject animal sound, or adject animal. The other person would have to just immediately do it, no words asked, or they got pinched or tickled or punched in the shoulder. Excited llamas. Shit. I don't remember what llamas sound like. Do they erp? Llamas, man. Ugh. Okay, an excited llama. Hold on, I have to find a llama sound. Let's see if I can do this. Just give me one moment. I gotta figure out what a llama sounds like first. You would think I would know. This one's really good, actually. Thank you, Samantha. They chose Mad Libs. Thank you. So good. Okay, let's see. Llama sounds. I can cheat. Okay. TK says I can't cheat, but we've done this before. It's educational. Okay. Let's see. I can do this. You guys ready? So I think they make kind of a noise. So we're gonna try that, and it's got to be excited, yeah? Okay. I don't know if that's what they sound like, but that's what that sounds like. There, is very excited. Oh my gosh. It's educational back. Exactly. That's my llama noise, and I'm sticking to it. I will put a llama sound in Discord later on, and we'll see if that is actually what it sounded like. Probably not. So that was an excited llama that was choking on whatever she was eating, apparently. The face was spot on. Thank you. It's all about the facial, the facial stuff that I do, right? I can't, words are killing me today. Okay, you guys ready for show and tell? Let's get the attention off of the foolish thing that I just did. Seems like a good idea to me. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Lady Bella, first pick was 3 days after coloring. The second pick is a refresh day after it faded to magenta. It's Mondo color, so it washes out like 5 to 10 washes. Guys, I'm really thinking about going for permanent purple. Do it! It is a beautiful color on you, number one. You love purple. We all know that. Your manicure can match it, which will be amazing. It looks really great on you, seriously. Ooh, the refresh is even better. There's so much depth there. And you'll get a brighter, more jewel tone if you go permanent. And it's never really permanent. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Seriously. Nothing on your hair is ever permanent, so just do it. I say go for it. The Crown's Nesting Chest Set I backed on Kickstarter 2.5 years ago. Oh, this is awesome. So they just nest inside of themselves like little nesting dolls. What a brilliant idea. Is it 3D printed? Because it kind of looks like it is. I also really like the shapes. They're very, like, you know what piece is what piece, and it's very simple. Oh, it's beautiful. It's very modern. I like it. 2.5 years. Kickstarters, man. Those are so cool. Look, purple nails. Those are amazing, Lady Bella. I miss and love my red and black hair. Yeah, these are super, super cool. So do they still offer these, or did it not end up, you know, coming to fruition in the same way? Can other people still purchase them? Is it a thing? Can you send us links? I think is what I'm actually asking you. It's recycled plastic. That's even better. Oh my gosh. And it comes in this... So, oh, so wait a second. Is the mat like vinyl? Holy shit, you guys, the mat's vinyl. It looks like it's really nice vinyl. So everything rolls up and just goes into this little leather pouch. That is freaking brilliant. And fancy looking. Very, very fancy. The yarn heads are done. These are also brilliant. I might steal this idea from you for displays because we don't have any heads to display hats on. I don't like the foam ones, and the glass ones are really expensive, and lots of people use the glass ones. And I don't like... We like the vintage looking ones, but they're crazy expensive. So I might steal this idea if that's okay, because this is really brilliant. Like, crazy brilliant. And you'll have... I'm going to reach out to you and ask how you made these, because I'm in love. They look great, and your hats look great, by the way. You did... These are perfect. Oh, they're back ordered. The chest set's back ordered. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Christmas plans, just saying. Seriously, right? And this is the color sequence for my willow sweater. What? Oh my god. Lady Bella, this is going to be gorgeous. And it is very clear what your favorite color is. You know what's really exciting about this? Is that you have OG Widow Flower in here. We had to change Widow Flower because the dye I used for it is no longer available. So it's got more of a bluish tone to it now instead of that red. And it still would have looked lovely in here, but this the tones are all on the same level here. So this is just perfection. I love it. It's perfect. Bangarang, girl. I know, right? Handmade designs. It's so pretty. Also, do you know what else I appreciate about this? Not only did she line these up, but while they're not all faced, they're almost all faced, she made sure the labels were all in the same place. Like, she faced these. And if you look closely, you can see that some of them are the old labels with the bigger circular eyes, and some of them are the new labels. TK is not going to be happy that I pointed that out. And this week's Manny, Party of One purple with Aurora unicorn skin on top. So freaking pretty. I miss painting my nails, you guys. They're so beautiful. And I like the unicorn skin you used on top of this because it's very subtle. It's almost more texture than anything. Bangarang. I need a bangarang button. That's what I need. Still pushing for Periwinkle. I might have to change it to that. That's pretty good. Jam Jam 96. Oh, your cross stitches always make me so happy. This is so pretty. Is it gonna be like a garden gnome? It kind of looks like a little nesting doll too, actually. Your work is always, yours and Yarn Pirates cross stitch is always just so phenomenal. And JB Cohen's, actually. Like, you guys are all so crazy talented when it comes to cross stitch. Mine always looks like a hot mess. This is the Xeris tee. It's finished. Here's the front. Beautiful. I love this yarn, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this in the coolest way possible. The stockinette on the front, it reminds me of white noise, like on a TV, you know, when you turn it on and it's just the static. That's what it reminds me of. It's really neat. And then you can actually see the lace work on the back. It's so cool. I hope you're happy with how it turned out. I know you had some problems with it. You had to go back in the lace work, but you just knocked it out of the park. It's beautiful. You thought it was painted for a minute. I did too, seriously. Or cross stitch for real. There's something I was looking at on here and I don't remember what it was. Oh well. I'll remember eventually. Lady Bella, I hate you right now. It's not a sub Sammy, but it's close enough and it's yummy. It looks so delicious and I'm so envious. Oh, so good. I made a ranch and chicken with turkey bacon wrap today. It was delicious too, and it had jalapenos in it. Because, you know, spicy. I know that lace work is so good. Cross stitch is dark magic. I get like a third of the way through my cross stitch, and if there's like shading in there, I miss crosses. I'm like trying to pull it out. I'm cursing at it. I'm crying. I'm pricking my finger. It's a whole adventure of not great. Bubbles, this is going to be my main color for my Fossil Frenzy tee for the summer make-along. You're wondering what the hell she's talking about. We are doing a summer make-along. One of the tees that is available is a Fossil Frenzy. I'll show those off here in a second, actually. This is such a beautiful color. I love this teal. I love the ply on it. What yarn is this? I want to know all about it. And you're paddling with your friends yesterday. Beautiful day for it. Oh, you make me want to buy one of these and go out and actually be like outdoorsy. It's so beautiful out there. The clouds look really cool in this picture too. Hubby wants an electric car soon, so we rented a Tesla Model Y for a day and took a mini road trip on Saturday. How did you feel about it? I have a Prius, and it's a hybrid, obviously, and I love it. I love the mileage on it and everything like that. We just officially paid it off. I'm very excited about that. I think that when we upgrade, like when we turn it in and get something else, I think we're going to get an electric car. There's no reason not to. So I'm curious what you think about it. It's from a local dyer, Lavender Loon. I'll have to look them up. Even if they're local, maybe they have an online store. Jam Jam, chat won't let type. Nice visit. Oh no! Jam Jam, I'm sorry that chat wouldn't let you type. That's really weird. I know that you're a subscriber too, so that's strange. I'm sorry about that. Killing's worth it. Progress on the make-along. Okay, look, it fits. I know you were concerned about that. It looks beautiful on you. I love it. I love the colors. I did see your note earlier where you were wondering if maybe you should have done the braid layer in Electric Lemon. I think that would have looked really cool, but I also think that what you're doing is absolutely spectacular. I love the way that those braids look in that plied salmon color. That's really cool. And it looks like it's going to fit you really well. Took a little nap next. Oh, buddy. That's because you're comfy and warm, Mom. And look at that Afghan. So good. You love the Tesla model. You love your Tesla Model 3. Oh, that's good to know. Nesting Doll of Autumn, one of 3 other seasons. Chat. Oh, chat is being a jerk. I'm so sorry, Jam Jam. I think so. That's the nesting doll for one of the seasons, and there's multiple seasons of them. They're going to be beautiful. I can't wait to see all of them because I'm sure you're making all of them. Jam Jam also has kitty pictures. Okay, it took me a second. I thought that the cat was sleeping on the back of the chair, not on the bottom of the chair, and I was trying to figure out how your cat was keeping themselves up like that. But now that I know that you are taking the picture like this, everything else makes more sense. It's still really freaking cute, though. It's adorable. It's so adorable. It's so cute. I love kitty paws, and I love how they put them on their face when they sleep. Or they cross them, right? There's nothing that the cats can't do with kitty paws that isn't adorable. Even if they're scratching the bejesus out of you, it's still freaking cute. It does look like an anti-gravity cat. This monster got a new shelf for her tarot decks and tiny doll things. I loves it so much. Oh, it's beautiful. That's a really cool little shelf right there. I love that you can display everything on it. Oh, your little mini plants are my favorite right now. Here's some close-up detail. Your dolls are living their best life. I love their artwork that they have. These are so cool, Miss Monster. So do you gift these to people as well, or do you just have them throughout your house? It does. It looks like he's defying gravity 100%. Gracie, also known as Lara in chat, your Surrealist Tarot deck. Oh, it's so beautiful. I have a yarn tarot deck that I'll have to bring out on Wednesday's show, and I'll show it off to you guys. This is so neat, though. Four of Wands, and you can still... So what's really cool about surrealist stuff like this for tarot decks is that it's much easier, instead of looking at a big picture, it's much easier to try to find some type of something within the card that's calling out to you when you pull the card, I think. So I think it's easier to read decks like this than it is to read something that's got like a traditional type of picture on it, as pretty as they might be. This is absolutely stunning. Dick Van Dyke in a hand-knit sweater. JB Cohen gave us a dick pic with a sweater in it. That's pretty impressive. I am amazed. That is a great picture. Oh my gosh. A little terrifying, but good. Oh, Dick Van Dyke. My forest nymph beanie from Dio, Jesse from Texas. Well, the back of it, and it needs to be woven in. That color is so pretty. Is this from your friend in Texas? I don't remember what his yarn line is. If it's his yarn, it's beautiful. You should tell him this color is absolutely beautiful, and I'm jealous, and I want to eat it all. And also, that's the perfect palm for it as well. A very good friend of yours got you a copy of a tarot deck that they made for Dragon Age. That's awesome. You've given dolls to people, but the tiny fake plants are treats for you. I only have 2 windows I can put plants in, so I can't get real ones. I love it. Best dick pic so far. I agree, Lady Bella. Well, tell him it's beautiful. And also your work is obviously stunning. Okay, Yarnpire, I've been watching your progress on this, and I'm so fascinated by it. It makes me want to make this instead of what I'm making, which is really funny. This is Yarn Pirate's summer make-along progress. She's making the Magpie Tendency sweater, or tee, if you will, and she's doing it in Bruiser up on the shoulders, which is this section right here, right? And then she's using Smog as the body. And when she first did this, she just had the ring for the neck and then the 2 shoulder triangles, and it was really weird looking. And so it did not look like the construction for a sweater, but it's cool. I mean, you picked up those side stitches. You've got a front or a back right here. You're going to do it on the other side. It's kind of brilliant. It's really, really neat. I can't wait to see how it turns out. And then here's your first harvest of Thai peppers. I think you should send this picture to like somebody who sells Thai peppers because it's really impressive. It's beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. So does it matter that they're green and red? Are they not ripe at a certain point or overripe at another point? Are they more hot when they're red or more hot when they're green? Just curious. I want to learn things. I know, right? The construction on it is crazy, Bubbles. Size 5.5 wedding ring for pepper scale. You have such tiny fingers. Oh my gosh. My ring is ginormous. They don't work. They don't work. Katie works, the rest of them don't. Little baby peppers. I'm liking that preview. I'm going to cast on your magpie this weekend. I'm excited to see it, Rat.
beautiful pepper pick. I agree. Mr. Pirate got a little carried away adding tiny peppers to our noodles, but they were delicious. Oh my gosh, I bet they were so good. So jealous. If you could just mail them to me, that would be great. Okay, JK Knits. 2 rows more on the Fossil Frenzy because you got distracted with this fade cardigan. So here's her Fossil Frenzy for the make-along. The colors she's using, if you go into the make-along section, they're gorgeous. And we're all really excited to see how this turns out because they're both variegated yarn. You wouldn't usually do that for a lot of color work. So it'll be really interesting to see how this turns out. JK, it looks great. And then this is your fade cardigan that you're doing. Looks like you've got your first color started. I've always wanted to do one of these and I haven't. Just because I know everybody has them as display pieces. So we'll see. Maybe one day I will. But it looks like it's going well to start with. I like that color. I like the blue with the green pop on it. I can't wait to see what the next color is. Look at your baby. Oh my god, those paws are killing me. They're so big and fluffy. Oh, Warrior, you're so cute. This sleepy kitty. And then Ginger, cutest doggo, passed out on her dad. Oh, hello, Buttercup. You're such a sweet puppy. Look at that snout, you guys. That's the snout of an adorable princess puppy dog. Guess what? We got to end show and tell on a puppy pick. It doesn't get any better than that, right? And a kitty pick. A floofy kitty and an adorable puppy dog. It does not get any better than that. You guys are always so amazing. You blow me away with show and tell every single time. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see how this make along goes. If you guys head over to Discord, !Discord, you find the section that says Summer Craft Along. I think is what it is. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, and it says vote. That's where you're going to find the patterns that we're working with. You can make any of those that you want. There's crochet and knit, and you'll get a lot of help in that community. We will do a giveaway at the end, and it's going to end in October, I think. So you still have plenty of time to join if you want to. You do not have to use Boss Kitty yarn for this. I had this conversation with a few people, actually. Whenever we do make-alongs, it is not necessary to use Boss Kitty yarn. We do make-alongs for things that can use Boss Kitty yarn, because if I'm making it, I have to be able to make it as a display piece, most likely. But it is not a requirement. That would be such a jerk move of me. I would never do that to you guys. Plus, I love seeing what you make with other people's yarns, too. That's part of what this community is. You guys are the best. Once again, Lady Bell's correct. Thank you to my wonderful mods. You guys are always right there on top of it, and I really appreciate all of you. I'm so excited to see this community continue to grow. If you haven't pushed the subscribe button yet, now is a great time to do it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure those notifications are on so that you know when we go live, which is Mondays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time. If you're interested in being a patron, you can head over to patreon.com/BossKitty. We've got really cool rewards for that, including the grab bags that we will be doing this Friday. So check that out. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, I guess I should say. No, I hope you have a wonderful week, even though I'll see you before then. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to those around you. Do something spectacular for yourself, even if it's something tiny, something that just makes you smile for a little bit, because that's really important, and we all forget to do that for ourselves. So remember that you are amazing and special and beautiful, and that we all adore you. And as always, my slubs, happy crafting. Good night.